Someone just put big up Mayfield, which is the high school I went to. That's so funny. Hi, guys. Just thought I'd wait a second. What up, though? How you guys doing? Yeah. Hi, everyone. I see you in the mirror. There's me in the mirror. See, my jumper says optimism. This is a birthday present from Lauren. How's everyone doing today? Hi, Angela. Hello to any friends and family watching this. Any fans from afar watching this that are half asleep. So I wanted to come on here and talk to you about something that's very important to me, which is always giving back in any way that I can. I think this whole situation of everybody being at home and kind of really reevaluating our lives, I guess, and just like I'm personally just feeling so grateful and lucky and blessed to be healthy and safe, and I think it's really important that we always remember those that aren't and those people that don't have what we have. So health workers are, in my opinion, and always have been, if you've been a fan of mine, you've known for 10 years that since I've had a voice in the media, I have spoken about how doctors and nurses and anybody that work in healthcare are true superheroes. Myself being in hospital from a very young age, I've always said that heart surgeons should be on the front of magazines, and they are really the true superheroes, and they're the ones that, you know, save us in our deepest, darkest hours. And I'm talking doctors on any front. I'm talking surgeons, I'm talking NHS doctors, I'm talking natural doctors, I'm talking healers, I'm talking anybody that gives their energy to help somebody's health in a scary time are superheroes to me. So I've been online, obviously, as everyone else has, reading stories about healthcare workers not being able to travel to and from work in their uniforms and their outfits, and their PPE outfits, and honestly kind of just breaks my heart. And I want to try and do something very small to uplift their energy and just know that I'm thinking of them in the best way I can. There is a non-profit travel adventure clothing brand called Gandhi's, who I've actually worked with in the past, and I actually own one of their vegan rucksacks, who sadly lost their parents in the tsunami in 2004, and since then they have created this brand that's about being brave and adventurous, and it's all non-profit, and every single everything they make goes towards making campuses all over the world for underprivileged children. And so I, for one, wanted to give them a shout out, because any brand that is doing something to help the world is a brand that I always want to talk about. And this isn't paid, this isn't an advert, this is just purely just using my platform in the best way I can. So if you ever have a chance, go on to @Gandhi's on Instagram and pick out a rucksack or pick out something to wear to be able to go on an amazing adventure around the world when we're allowed out of the house, and know that your money's going towards helping kids that don't have what we have. Secondly, I have actually reached out to Gandhi's myself and asked if there's anything that we can do to give back to those on the front line, the healthcare workers that are doing an incredible job. And they've basically said that I can donate 50 backpacks to healthcare workers across the world that just kind of need a pick-me-up, and to make it easier to take their uniform to and from work. They're easy to wash, they're waterproof, you can spray them down with antibacterial hoses, and it just makes it easier to carry their uniform. So this is where you guys come in. I know healthcare workers that I'm going to nominate, but I need you guys to also nominate. So I need you to go to the Gandhi's page. Can you get me the specific page? Can you just go on Instagram? I think it's Gandhi's London, but I'm not sure. And go on their post that they're going to post now, and I'm going to post a picture of a backpack on my page too. And comment underneath anyone that you feel deserves a nomination, and tell me the story of what they're doing right now. So it's at Gandhi's London. So it's GANDSLONDLONDON. Meanwhile, I can't even spell London. This is their page. I mean, here you go. You can see that. Lauren doesn't follow them, so I'm going to change that. I just put follow on Lauren's page. So go on their page, nominate someone that you feel deserves a little pick-me-up, just a little give back to them, something that they can have that will last a long time, and that finally when we can all kind of go back to some sort of normality, that they can maybe go on an adventure and they can travel around somewhere in the world and they can take this backpack, and it can just be a reminder of how strong and brave they've been in this time. I am honestly it brings me to tears if I really think about how grateful I am to people that are putting their lives at risks for us to be safe and well. I have very close friends and family that work within the NHS, and you mean so much to me, and I'm so grateful for you giving your time and risking your lives, your family's lives. You know, you have kids, and to be able to get the world into some sense of normality again. You are my heroes, and you inspire me more than you could ever know. So go over to Gandhi's London on their Instagram, or comment on the picture that I'm going to post now of a backpack on a beach looking real sexy on the sand, and nominate someone that you believe deserves a little pick-me-up, a backpack, and maybe this can be a beginning of something bigger that we can do, but let's just start here. So yeah, thank you for listening. And I can't wait to read your stories. And I'm going to pick 50 people in 24 hours. So get going, share this video, nominate those that you know are in the post. Will be up on Gandhi's London very shortly, smiley face. Let me just pin that. Oh, how do I do it? Pin comment. There we go. And tell me the stories of people, because this is the weirdest and saddest thing that I think, with all as a world have ever really lived through together. And I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a social worker or anything, and I'm just trying to do anything that I can do to inspire. So I'm sending love to anyone that needs it right now, or anyone that feels alone or is sick or has lost somebody. I know people that have personally lost people. And it's just really sad, and I'm praying for the world, and I'm sending love to everybody that is actively doing things. NHS, you are so dear to my heart, and healthcare workers all across the world. The NHS was a huge part of my life and my childhood, in making me healthy and sane and happy, and not allowing things to define me or take over my life. And you guys are incredible. So anywhere in the world, this isn't just UK or US, this is everywhere. We will send out the backpacks wherever you are. So vote. No, that's not the right word. Vote. I can't. So vote now. So nominate now, not vote. Nominate on Gandhi's London or on my page. We're going to pick 50 winners in 24 hours. Sending you guys my love. Sorry, I'm not very good at these things. I kind of just waffle on. But yes, mwah. Stay home. Look after yourselves. And sending my love to everybody. Okay, bye.